board. Okay.
Scoreboard that way they know.
It's their line to me. That's a free concession. Because I definitely I love the ones I got, but I don't want no more. Right. When y'all come off? Last week? I went back to work last Monday. It's been almost 3 weeks since
I got a pretty good shot at it. I got a pretty good shot at it.
Oh, she was so sad.
That way people kind of know.
Yeah.
That way you can turn it or whatever.
Yeah.
Love her. Oh, I know. Hey, that's a great thing. We know they're the top of the state. How's the shoe board going? Good. Trying to work on a building, turf and field, and this is track. Get that done. You know, I had it in the work area. That's good. It's all.
Hey.
That's my pride.
Smartest thing better.
Hey, what's up? You hear me? Test this. Test this. What you do?
Where they didn't stop. That'd be a good thing for them. Yeah. We need some drive. So pretty good advance down there doing faking. Fine. Oh, the night. Call it what it is. We're not selling. We're the same as everybody else is, except for the back. They don't care. That's a private school and all that. We'll see. We got problems just like everybody else. About the middle of brush, y'all know. What is that? Swing Johnson Town? It says Swing Johnson. Two of the ones. 20 miles away from the local closest police department. We in the city. They get there a lot quicker. They said the teachers were a lot stronger than the schools. But when he was there, everybody said, don't let everybody do it. They always talk about these people on their mind.
Yes, sir. All white tonight.
Not that anyway. No. There's some things
Oh, really?
I'm scared
Okay.
of. Not that. Sticking my mind ain't one of them.
Yep.
I'm right most of the time.
Is that something?
That's right.
Now, is that the blue uniform? Is that something that Coach Parker instilled, or?
Yeah, I guess they did. They brought a pit back. Oh, did it?
Okay. Good deal. Okay.
I went up there a couple times.
Now, did Rocky graduate?
He did.
Okay. Yeah. Situation like that is next man up. Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
When's the next board event? She just got reused from Disney. Nobody runs Disney. She got reused everywhere. She's still acting no, actually not. I guess she felt like she had a hand in this superintendent, so she got more votes. She still has her moments to ask herself. vested in the way everybody else is.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to a great year. The year 3 for me coming up.
If you look at it, it's supposed to be a hard travel. Now, sometimes we're down there, they give us a raise. I might change my mind. Bump it up to about $1,000 a month. I might say. Quarterback. We got to find somebody.
Yes, sir.
George Power should take your board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it just provides a level of excitement for football season starting. Everybody getting into the football mode now, so it's just exciting, fun times now.
Over the offseason, the Bearcats did have a change. And guy was doing well. Yeah, I think so. At least put some service on the level of their football that we are excited to watch. And I don't know, she might change her mind. That's saying and doing it two different things.
Yes, sir.
It ain't what people think. I promise you, I got a mind. I bet Drew was caught up in that red. I did too. I sit there and oh, did you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, there was exciting times. Always good to have football now.
Well, it was up in front of that road. I mean, it was between that road and the other road. You know, the road.
Yes, sir. It's still summer temperatures out here.
Yeah, it's between that road and yours. Yeah, right in the middle of it. Unless I go down the driveway, they would put somebody on a stretcher. Yeah, they put the cats on there. Oh, did they? Oh, dude. The whites instead of blue, they were blue. So kick off, you he's old school, so he won't have a discipline if you're responsible. He was all right there.
Special shout out to those working on the front line. Time for COVID.
Hey, Parker, I'm watching you, son. Hey, I'm watching you.
Special shout out to all of our sponsors. Without them, none would be possible.
Don't worry about it. Win the football game.
Receiving on.
Where's your partner in crime at? He caught up in that wreck. No, he backed out on me. Huh? Justin doing, he's talking in the
And film.
rolling.
Yes, sir.
Did Tillman back out too? Where's Tillman? I don't know. He was in our group message, and he said he was going to be here, but I don't know. We'll see if he rolls up in here. You can relieve him on some camera. No.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. It just gets the juices flowing, gets everybody pumped and ready for football. Sir. Here come the Bearcats. Yes, sir.
Go, Kev!
I apologize in advance for the light pole people there. Right, that's right, Lee. Yeah, just a different story. That's exactly right, Lee. But we'll make the best of it. Yes, sir. Glad to be able to play some football. Well, Lee, I'm excited to see what new offense, defense we'll be looking at this year from new coaching staff. Right. Okay. Good. Yes, sir. Right. Right. Next man up. Next man up. Yes, sir. Coach Damien Darby.
Come on, D.
Got the penetration for it. What's that? What's that? Good start for the defense.
Check your sound.
Second and 10 for Leake County. There's one at this play. Runner still on his feet. So we got a flag on the play. A couple flags in the backfield. See what those are. I say hold it.
Hey, he's coming through. He said it's just real buff. I want to cut it up a little bit.
I only want to play if they get beat for stuff. Yeah, you can. First down. Yes, sir. Bearcat football. Awesome start.
Yeah, I tried to turn it up. Could be some of the rain.
Fumble recovery. Yeah, good deal. A few extra yards. All right, good. Athlete. Good run, good effort. And like you said earlier, I'm excited to see what this new offense is going to be this year. Awesome start to the season for us. 45 yards untouched. So couldn't ask for a better start to the season. Bearcats line up for the extra point attempt. Yes, sir. Get a stop and a turnover, and offense is scoring points. Yes, sir. What's it? Exactly. Yes, sir. Looking at what they'll start to the season and to the game. Good job by the Bearcats on both sides of the ball. First and 10 for the Bearcats. They take over Gator territory of Logan Mount in at quarterback. Now, drop back with the pass. And here's Cole! Touchdown, Bearcats! We went, with 7:51 left in the first quarter. Bearcats 14, Leake County Gators 0. Yeah, this comes with it. Yeah, yeah. Leake County takes over. First and 10. Drawn back for you. Looks to be controlling the line of scrimmage on every play, Lee. Second down for the Gators. going to.
That should move out. Should be going into something.
We do have a mic here. All right, what about now?
Check, check, check. Check 1, 2, test. Check, check, mic check. End around. Boom. Number 1.
All right, good deal, Drew. Yeah, everybody can hear us now. They texting in saying they can hear us now.
Well, let's go,
yeah,
Bearcats!
Good deal. We figured.
All right, thank y'all for bearing with us.
Good deal.
We've had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We started out our season slow, but the Bearcats certainly have not. 14-0 is the score.
Bearcats in complete control.
Bearcats are in complete control right here.
Yes, sir.
As they look to score again. Handoff is going to be a quarterback keeper. Logan Mapp has it. It's going to be wrestled down just across the 5-yard line. Good gain there on first down. You're now locked into the Gridiron Show. We've been saying that and thinking you could hear us. Well, we're glad that you're now officially part of the broadcast, or I guess we're officially now part of the broadcast.
Right.
So, Lee McCarty, Justin Johnson, and Jeremy Williams here.
And I want to apologize in advance, people. These light poles here, we're not getting a very good shot of the field, but doing the best we can.
Definitely blessed with what we have at home.
Absolutely.
We're blessed here. The Bearcats have an opportunity to put more points on the board.
That's right.
As they're now in the red zone here for the third time in as many tries. Wrapped up there is Larry Patrick as he was on the carry there. Toss sweep. And it'll bring up third down. First third down the Bearcats have seen tonight. Oh, fight breaks out. Never want to see that.
Yes, sir.
While this extracurricular activity is going on, we want to thank you for watching the Gridiron Show tonight and being a part of Bearcat Athletics as they kick off the 2021 season.
That's right, Liz. Glad to be here.
Bearcats under new leadership. Coach David Parker is leading the Bearcats for the first time this season. And as change comes, one thing stays the same, the Bearcats look to win, and we're glad that you're locked in and ready to roll with the Bearcats tonight here on the Gridiron Show. Waiting on the call here from the official to see. I know he motioned for one player to be ejected. Never want to see that.
No, sir. Never want to see an ejection in any game of the season.
Bearcats up 14-0. Leake County started out with the ball and fumbled it. Bearcats immediately took it down and scored on a 45-yard touchdown run by freshman number 10, Jatarius Washington. Took it all the way in. Then there was a nice 34-yard pass for the Bearcats' second touchdown as senior quarterback Logan Mapp connected with number 2, DeQuarian Icom.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful pass, beautiful catch.
Yes, sir.
And that's where we are right now.
Offense. Great offense and great defense.
And we'll see what the officials get sorted out. I do want to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor for this game is Southside Mart, Community Bank, Bank of Forest, Vowels, Tagco Construction, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, City of Forest, Forest Dental, E-Pix, Tyson Lackey Memorial Hospital, Forest Lions Club, Wyndham Tractor, Forest Road Club, Forest United Methodist Church, Forest Baptist Church, All Seasons Worship Center, Citizens Bank, Coach David Parker and family, Trade Rogers and family. Thank y'all so much for our sponsors.
Sir, thank y'all so much. It's good to have.
As we're getting all this sorted out, I had not seen the call yet. It was third down, and Bearcats are coming up. They did not move the ball back any, though. Justin, I don't really know what happened.
Maybe an offsetting penalty. 2
players were ejected, Trey says.
Okay.
As the Bearcats have receivers on either side here, as they're still trying to conferring to see what needs to happen. Here's the call. And then we're going to...
It's going to be an offsetting penalties on the play.
Quarterback Logan Mapp in the gun. Receivers either side, hard snap count. There's going to be a keeper there by Logan Mapp. He weaves up the middle. Little gain. It's going to bring up 4th down. Down to the 6-yard line, it looks like.
Yes, sir. So what do we do here, Lee? We go for
it? I say you go for it. Your defense has been keeping them pinned back pretty well. You got nothing to lose.
Yes,
up
sir.
14-0. Let's go ahead and try to get some more.
Ahead. Why not?
Bearcats fans traveled well. Of course, it wasn't a long drive. But good to be here in Walnut Grove.
Absolutely.
For the first game of the season.
Yes, sir.
There's the snap. Mapp looks to pass. He fires. It's going to be called incomplete. Incomplete intended on the slant route for Ladarius Jones.
It's going to be a turnover on
downs. But you know you're giving it to them deep in their own territory.
That's right, Lee.
Our defense has been looking good all night. Right. Our defensive line has been controlling the line of scrimmage.
Right.
And we want to continue to see them do that.
It's awesome play on both sides of the ball so far. Lee, it's just exciting to see.
That's right. The 3A Bearcats taking on the 1A Gators in the first match of the season. And as many things have changed over the year for the Bearcats, this might be a good game to kind of get the season started on.
That's right, Lee. Just build some confidence within the program. Kind of see what we got on offense and defense. So, yeah, like you said, Lee, it's just
a lot of football left to play, but you do feel good being up 14-0.
That's right, Lee.
With 4 minutes left in the first quarter. As the rain moved through earlier, we got here about 6 o'clock to set up. Pouring rain came after just as we got everything set up, moved on through, and it's really been a nice evening now for some football. It's also nice, Justin, to have the Forest Pep Band with us, as they were not able to travel last year, and now they're on the road to support the Bearcats this year.
Thankful to have them back, Lee.
Sharp-looking uniforms here for the Bearcats. White tops, white bottoms, red caps.
Now, Lee, you mentioned earlier that our home uniforms are going to look a little different this year.
I believe we're going to have some blue uniforms, Justin. And I'm fired up about those. So we'll see those next week as the Bearcats are at home. Right. Hand off to the right side. A little bit of running room here for the Gators. He's stacked up, but not after a gain of about 5 yards, crossing the 15-yard line. Bear with me here on the angles. I'm standing at the top of the bleachers. I'm trying to see these yardage lines.
Yeah, and we're behind 2 giant light poles. So, again, I apologize for that. But
blessed with what we're having home, and you don't realize it until you go on the road.
That's absolutely right, Lee.
Second down now and about 2 from the 16-yard line. As that's really the first positive play that we've seen for Leake County.
That's right. Defense has been in total control of the game so far.
Well, let's hope it stays that way.
Yes, sir.
Timeout now is going to be called here by the Gators.
That's going to be our second timeout of the half.
I believe so. As they take a timeout, I wanted to encourage you to interact with us on YouTube. This can be one way that you can support the Bearcats and enjoy the benefits of the Bearcat Gridiron Show being on YouTube. One way you want to stay involved is Popeyes has sponsored our fourth quarter trivia, as they did last year. Popeyes is again bringing the fourth quarter trivia to your living room or wherever you may be tuning into the Bearcat Gridiron Show. at the end of the third quarter, the beginning of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter trivia will be brought to you by Popeyes. As the Bearcats go for the win in the fourth quarter, you can win too. So tune in for the Popeyes trivia question. Popeyes has been a gracious sponsor, and they will be donating, if you win, a 12-piece family meal, which includes 6 biscuits, 2 sides, and all the fixins.
That sounds good about now, Lee.
I tell you what, it sure does. Second down and short here for the Gators.
Deep in their own
under center. And it's going to be blown up there in the middle. Handoff is going to be right side. Ball's on the floor. And then covered up there. Let's see who had it. I think Leake County recovered it again. Forrest ball! Bearcats recover. Second fumble of the night.
Fumble of the first quarter, Lee. We're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Bearcats recover deep into the territory of the Gators. And great job there by the defensive line sniffing out the reverse.
Yes, sir.
That was headed to the right side, but it couldn't quite get there before losing the ball. Though, like I said, there was about a half an inch of rain that came through about 6 o'clock. Slick conditions out here.
Right.
But overall, Bearcats have an opportunity to score here and go up by 3 scores. We'll see. Ball looks like it's on the 4-yard line of the Gators, where the Bearcats will take over after the turnover. Logan Mapp, senior quarterback. Jatarius Washington is offset to his right shoulder. Brings a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be scrambling for his life. He makes a man move. He plunges forward. He's going to be just short about the 1-yard line, but Logan Mapp looked like he was going to lose about 5 yards and ended up turning into a little bit of a gain on the play.
Yes, sir.
Second down and goal now for the Bearcats.
It was an excellent job by Logan on the scramble there, Lee, to get away from the sack and turn it into a positive gain.
Doubles either side, Mapp in the gun. High snap, and they're going to call false start. I believe one of our wide receivers jumped a little early, and that'll bring us back a little bit. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Bearcat Gridiron Show. 2 minutes and 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Bearcats up 14-0 over the Leake County Gators, as they're looking to try to tack some more on the board. It's going to be a
three-score game.
A little tougher after the false start. It's going to be second down and goal from the, I'm just going to guess, the 6. Hard to see.
Yeah, it looks to be around the 6, maybe 7-yard line of Lee County. I think I just heard 6-yard line.
Logan Mapp in the gun. He takes a snap, looks back, fires over the middle, slant route, caught! Touchdown, Bearcats! Number 2, his second touchdown reception of the night, DeQuarian Icom, the junior, catches the slant route for the score.
Great
touchdown,
pass,
Bearcats.
Great pass, great catch, and great execution on the play, Lee.
Got a step on the inside. Mapp connected with him, and the Bearcats are now up 20-0. Jaden Adcock on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 3 for 3.
Yes,
it is Jaden Adcock.
Absolutely.
As he boots another one through, and the Bearcats are up 21-0. 2 minutes here left in the first quarter.
That's a welcoming sign as well, Lee, to see our kicking game improve this year.
You know, Jaden was on for us last year, and I think he came on really unexpectedly. I don't know if we expected him to kick, but he's really developed into a trusty leg that the Bearcats can count on.
That's right.
Beautiful sunset across the way here in Walnut Grove, Mississippi, as the rain has cleared out and led to a nice, cool evening.
Yeah.
And we're glad that you're locked in to the show with us tonight to support the Bearcats. A lot of new faces, but one thing remains the same. Bearcats look to win in each and every game.
That's right.
Adcock approaches the ball, and he boots a high one. And it's going to be caught there at the 20-yard line. No, full steam ahead, running forward, slips down across the 35-yard line up to the 37. And that's going to be about the best field position that the Gators have started with tonight. I think the Gators have only crossed midfield once out of their 4 drives.
And I'm thinking that may have been on a penalty, Lee.
Well, I believe once they crossed, they fumbled the ball on that play, and the Bearcats recovered. So Bearcat defense is definitely controlling this game as well as the offense all the way around.
So 1st and 10 for the Gators. They start their next possession.
Under center is the quarterback, brings a man in motion behind him. Hands off. He's going to work the left side, being traced down by the Bearcats and wrestled out of bounds. On the stop there was number 5, Devon Chambers, senior defensive back. It'll be a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down, well, they're going to give them, let's see, about 4 on the play.
A 4-yard gain on the play.
Brings the ball across the 40-yard line up to the 41.
Second and about 6 yards to go for the Gators.
Second down and 6 here for Leake County. Under center, they hand off to the right side. Works the right side, wrapped up there by number 3. Well, getting off the line was Larry Patrick. Wrapped up on the tackle and slammed them to the floor. That's going to be 3rd down here. I've lost about 1 on the, well,
like
no gain on the line. Yeah, he got off the tackle, did Larry Patrick, and wrapped him up in no gain. Minute 25 here in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 21-0 over the Leake County Alligators. Third down and 5. Quarterback under center again, the tight formation that they're used to running, working here to the left side. It has a little bit of room. It's going to be wrapped up there and stumbled across for the 1st down. Bearcats had a chance to get him right there at the sticks, and an extra effort got him across the line. It'll be the first down of the game for the Gators. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good thing, Justin, when you can say that's their first down when we got 55 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Oh, yes. Definitely encouraging for our defense as well. So, Lee, the Leake County mascot is Gators, as well as Leake Central mascot is Gators as well.
That's right. Yeah, we had a very exciting matchup with Leake Central last year. Bearcats scored with under 2 minutes to go to take the lead, and then had a huge 4th down stop to win the game. That was a super exciting game, just a few miles north of here in Carthage. Now we're here south playing the Leake County Gators. And what seems to be a much less exciting matchup, but it is exciting because it's the first game of the season.
That's right, Lee.
And we're able to see what the Bearcats are going to look like going forward.
That's right, Lee. It's exciting times. Everyone's excited for football.
Glad to be here. Look at this, Lee. Man. Can't beat it.
All right.
Under the gun is the quarterback.
10 for the Gators.
Takes time. He's got to toss it back to the right side. He has a little bit of a hole, cross the 50 to the 45, and wrestled down at the 37-yard line. Excuse me, the 42-yard line. Be a 1st down. Excuse me, that's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to bring 2nd down and 2. 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Bearcat defense looking for a stop. Leake County ball's on the floor, picked up. Oh, ball's on the ground. It's picked up. He can't go all the way. 18.
Oh, a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
2 flags on the play. As they're going to call a block in the back. And honestly, he he was gone. Justin Guy picked up the ball and was gone.
Yeah.
And it's going to come back, but hey, the Bearcats have the football. As the defense comes up with another fumble. Third fumble recovery of the night for the Bearcat defense.
Just an awesome job overall by the defense tonight, Lee. That's just...
He just seen him on. He thought he hit him in the back.
Waiting on the
unfortunately, he did not need the block to score because he was gone all the way.
That's right. But we have the ball.
Yep, Bearcats have the ball. Instead of punching it in, though, they got to go about 40 yards. The ball sitting on the 42-yard line. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 21-0 as they take over again.
Third forced fumble of the night, Lee.
Third turnover recovery, or fumble recovery for the Bearcat defense. Right. Bearcats are definitely swarming to the ball, Justin, on defense.
That's right, Lee.
From what we've seen early. Logan Mapp, quarterback, with the running back set off his left shoulder. Calls for the ball. He has it. Looks to pass. Fires over the middle. Caught there by DeQuarian Icahn. First down, Bearcats.
Great execution on the play. Great read by Logan. Great catch.
You know what? Early here in this game, Justin, we've seen DeQuarian Icahn, tall wide receiver, be the favorite target of Logan Mapp.
He's starting to set himself apart from.
He already has 2 touchdown receptions and a nice first down recovery or first down reception there as the Bearcats lead here at the end of the first quarter going into the second quarter. 21-0.
21-0.
And we'll be right back here on the Bearcat Gridiron Show.
Hey, Jared, will you feed that around and see where it's at? All right, good deal. All right, thank you.
All right, back here to start the second quarter here in Walnut Grove, Mississippi.
Bearcats in complete control.
Forest Bearcats lead 21-0 over the Leake County Gators. Another scores across the county. Probably one of the better games in the area tonight is Scott County versus Morton as the Rebels host the Panthers in the season opener. Scott County leads 6-0 over Morton.
That's at Scott Central.
Yeah, that's at Scott Central there in Hillsboro.
That's a good, exciting 3A versus 2A matchup there.
That'll be one that we want to keep an eye on.
That's right.
Morton is our ever most hated rival, and so we want to keep tabs on them until we meet up in the Battle of the Golden Chicken.
That's right, Lee.
Flag on the play. Before the play, it's going to be illegal substitution on Leake County as they had too many people on the field. 5 yards to bring up first down and 5. As Bearcats now edge deeper into alligator territory. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Alligator territory, huh, Lee?
Mapp in the gun. Brings a man in motion. He stumbles. And there's a snap handoff. Oh, Logan Mapp's going to keep it. He has a bunch of room to the right side. Works his way up to the first down across the 20, down to the 18-yard line. First down, Bearcats.
Great job by Logan on the play there.
I tell you, he has some speed. You know, we saw him really do well at the wide receiver position last year and play a lot of defensive back for the Bearcats last year as well.
Yeah, and great blocking on that play as well.
I agree. A little misdirection, too. You know, handed off, we're going to the left side, and the quarterback kept to the right side. We've seen a lot of quarterback keepers up to this point tonight. 3 receivers there to the left side, 1 receiver here to the near. Mapp in the gun, calls for the ball. Now has it. He's got a handoff to number 3. Works up to the left side, powers his way forward. Larry Patrick on the carry. as he gets a good 5-yard gain down to the 10, down to the 9-yard line.
That's a good tough run there by.
Great blocking there by the offensive line, as we've really seen them open up some holes tonight as well.
Yes, sir.
11 minutes, 30 seconds here in the second quarter. Bearcats inside right at the 10. Looking to put some more points on the board, add to this 21-0 lead. Same formation. 2 receivers either side. Matt hands off, let right side this time, met at the line, and tough sledding dragged down there. On second down, bring up 3rd down and short. Gain of about 1 on the play. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It's hard to tell from this angle. 3rd down and 1 here for the Bearcats. Third down and 1 from the Gator 2. From the Gator 7-yard line. Snap in the gun, and there's another flag on the play. It's going to be a false start
against our Bearcats. It's going to back us up 5 yards.
3rd down and 6. As we'll try it again. 3 receivers here to the near side. As Mapp looks to pass, he has his man in the end zone. Oh, he overthrew it as the pass was intended for number 14, Ladarius Jones, as he slipped coming out of his route.
Yeah.
But I think that ball still had a little too much juice on it. It's going to be 4th down and 6 from the 12-yard line. 9 minutes, 52 seconds.
So what do you do here, Lee? Do you go for it?
I think you go for it. You know, your defense has still been holding the Gators pretty well.
That's right.
You're deep into their own territory. I think you go for it.
Why not?
We'll see what Coach Boone has in mind, though, as he is the offensive play caller for the Bearcats.
We're looking at a 4th and 6 here for our Bearcats.
From the 12. And another flag on the play. It's going to be offsides there on the Gators. So that's going to be now
5 yards.
4th down and 1. I'm sure that might change your play call.
Yeah.
Here. As we move the ball down to the 9-yard line. I'm sorry if I'm having trouble seeing these yardage markers. But we know it's 4th and short, deep inside the red zone.
Yeah.
Quarterback Matt calls for the ball. He has it. He hand off there to Larry Patrick, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield, nowhere to go. A turnover on downs as the Bearcats fail to convert the first down.
There's not much room to run on that play either, Lee.
Well, you know what, Justin, I think that's going to be the first time that the Bearcats have failed to score this game on a possession.
Yeah.
And so, you know what, you're doing pretty good. 21-0 as the Bearcats turn it over deep in Gator territory. I do want to thank some of our sponsors. We want to thank Bank of Forest, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Community Bank, Lackey Memorial Hospital, chime in if you're listening. Want to shout out to my Uncle Brian who's listening. There's the
stop in
snap
the
there as the Bearcats continue to dominate the line of scrimmage and wrap them up.
No gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
That's right, Lee. There's been a lot of tackles for loss for our defense so far.
Wrapping them up, leading the charge really for the Bearcat defensive line is senior number 77, the junior Adam Gates. Here you'll see him line up in nose guard. And he's pulling again. There's a handoff up the middle as he stumbles forward for a gain of about 3 yards to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Lee, and I'm not sure, but I don't think I've seen very many pass attempts from the Gators so far.
I think that would be a total number of 0, Justin. They have kept it on the ground all the time.
Right.
Really what they're going to do is they're going to try to fool you left, fool you right, or try to keep it on the middle. And the Bearcats have not been fooled very much up to this point tonight. There's the snap. There's going to be a handoff here to the right side, and the Bearcats have it swarmed up behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to 4th down and long. 4th down and about 10 yards as the Bearcat defense, again.
Total control.
That's right. Well, that's one thing that we didn't know. You talk about the Bearcat side of things. You didn't know if we'd see as much of a passing game as we did last year.
That's right.
We had a very capable quarterback last year in Deshaun Lofton and very capable receivers.
Right.
And I think in this first part of the game, we've kind of seen that answer. The Bearcats have been able to balance the run and the pass game.
Right.
As Logan Mapp, senior quarterback, has been able to connect multiple times with DeQuarian Icom.
That's right.
I think there's a few other pass attempts as well. Back to punt, and there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a delay of game.
Oh, delay of game.
And that'll back the Gators up even further.
That's right.
Now let's see who we have back here to receive this. It's going to be Jatarius Washington. He is a freshman. He's the one that had the 45-yard touchdown run to put the Bearcats on the board first in the first quarter before we had sound. And I had a great touchdown call, and you did too, Justin. And I'm sorry y'all missed that, Bearcat fans, but stay tuned for the rest of the season because there'll be more to come. Low line drive kick is going to hit and take a Gator roll across the 40 up to the 43-yard line, or will be downed. And the Bearcats will take over again in Gator territory.
That's right.
7 minutes and 12 seconds as the Bearcats lead 21-0.
Look at the score again, Lee.
That's right. If anyone has a Morton Scott County score, Scott Central score, I want to shout out to everybody watching tonight. If you're tuning in, let us know. I know Dylan Grayson's tuned in along with his pops, Jason. Who else we see here? All right, Bearcats take over. On the 43-yard line is going to be delay a game here on the Bearcats. And the flags have started getting real happy out here, Justin. As we started to see a lot of them.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, the band sounds great.
They do. It's great to have them back this year.
That'll get you excited, man, for some football. It's here. Logan Mapp in the gun as the ball is now back on the 47-yard line. It's going to be a handoff here to the right side. He has a host of blockers. He stumbles forward for a Bearcat first down. On the carry was Ladarius Jones, as we've seen him tote the rock already multiple times tonight for the Bearcats, and we expect to see him do the same all season long. So you take the first down in 15 and you turn it into a first down. Great job there by the Bearcats.
Great job executing by the offense for our Bearcats.
Scott Central leads 14-3 over the Panthers. And the Bearcats lead 21-0 here over the Gators. 6 minutes, 42 seconds until half. First down here for the Bearcats. Lined up here on the right hash. Handoff up the middle is going to be to Jones. He stacked up at the line of scrimmage and nowhere to go. Excuse me, that was Jatarius Washington. You know, Justin, you get so spoiled from getting to memorize all the players' numbers last year to where you don't have to look at the roster. Man, I'm reading this roster like it's my Bible, man. I got to have this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said earlier, there's a lot of new faces this year, so. refs are discussing the middle of the field.
Could be a heat timeout. You know, a lot of times here in this a lot of times here in this part of the season when it's burning up hot,
right,
they take these heat timeouts around 6 minutes, and we're right at 6 minutes and 22 seconds here in the second quarter. But I tell you what, it feels nice out here, Justin.
Yeah,
it was
not too hot, not too
hot,
humid.
but after the rain moved through, it has been a beautiful evening.
That's right. Thankful for that.
I'm just glad we're able to get it in before this hurricane comes through.
That's right, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a hurricane coming through. I showed up,
I
showed up to work today. Showed up to work today. Everybody's like, hurricane, hurricane.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's a hurricane tonight. The Bearcat offense.
Yes, sir.
There's the snap. Logan Mapp looks to pass. He rolls back. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back behind the 40-yard line at the 41, and there was nowhere to go. His initial read was not there. He was looking to the left side where he had 3 receivers, and that's going to be a loss of about, about 12 on the play.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a third
in eternity.
Yeah.
Third about 22 here for the Bearcats as I probably should not have used the hurricane analogy. All right, we'll go for the same formation. Trips to the left. Single receiver here to the near side. Washington sets off to the right side of Matt.
Back to pass.
It's going to be pass deep. It's going to be, almost intercepted there as the pass was late. I think the Cats got away with a little holding there, but it'll be 4th down and long, and I believe we'll probably...
Yeah, it'll be our first punt of the night.
Well, I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Quarterback Mapp is still on the field.
Yeah.
We do see Jaden Adcock trotting on to punt. Actually, Adcock is on playing long snapper here. Because Mapp is going to be in the gun, and you expect a little pooch kick from the quarterback here, if I had to guess. Yep, he drops back a good 8-10 steps. There's a long snap. Oh, there's the kick, high kick there from Mapp. As it's going to be, fielded there. It bounced off the leg of the Gator player, and the Bearcats.
Let's see if who recovers.
Bearcats recover. 4th fumble of the night that the Bearcats are able to come up with as it bounced off the Leake County player, and the Bearcats take over.
Just a great job on special teams there, Lee.
Well, it was a good high punt there from the quarterback on that pooch kick. You know, typically these quarterbacks, you never know what's going to come off their foot.
Right.
But able to get a good angling punt, and it just kind of came up there on the Gator player, and Bearcats able to capitalize.
Yes, sir. So 1st and 10 for our Bearcats. Shotgun formation.
Trips here to the right side. As they bring a man in motion here, and they're going to hand off. Ball's on the ground, and the Gators recover it as it, incomplete as they tossed it forward.
They're going to call an incomplete pass.
That's right, they tossed it forward.
So incomplete. No fumble on the play.
That's right, no fumble. It's almost just like incomplete. I guess that's why you kind of do it that way.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bearcats.
2nd and 10, 4 minutes and 49 seconds as the clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 21-0, your Cats lead.
What do you do here, Lee? You go to the air, you run the ball?
Well, it's 2nd down. I think you run the ball and see what you can get. You're deep in the own territory. You're looking to get in the red zone.
Right.
Mapp is going to keep it himself, works the right side. He has a little bit of room. Makes a man miss. He's still juking and jiving down towards the 1st down marker. Great job there by the quarterback. It's hard to stutter step here on this wet field as we have seen there. But great job there. As it'll be now 3rd down and 1 after a gain of 9 on the play.
Try to zoom in.
Ball is down. What is that?
Light pole.
The ball down past the white pole. Let's see here. I think it's down to about the 6-yard line, from what I can tell. 3rd and 1 deep in Gator territory. Bearcats looking to strike. There is the snap. Mapp has it. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, bouncing to the outside. Touchdown! Touchdown, Forrest. Larry Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Larry Patrick skirts into the end zone.
Yes,
He didn't like what he had up the middle, but he liked what he had on the outside, and we do too.
Bearcats' 4th touchdown of the first half, Lee.
Takes it in and finds Pater
Yes, sir.
as the sophomore running back takes it in for the score. 27-0, your Cats lead.
3:52 left in the second quarter. Just an all-around excellent job.
Jaden Adcock on to attempt the extra point. Snap is bobbled and is no good. 27-0. Forrest up on Leake County.
Total control of the game right now, Lee.
Well, you don't want to give it up. A lot of football left.
That's right.
As we mentioned, a lot of football left. Stay tuned, Bearcat fans, for the fourth quarter. As the fourth quarter comes in and the Bearcats move in for the win, you can win too with the Popeyes trivia question. Be ready to answer some football trivia and win a 12-piece family meal with 12 pieces of chicken, 6 biscuits, and 2 sides and all the fixings. Brought to you by Popeyes in Forest. So be ready to chime in here on the YouTube chat.
And Popeyes in Forest.
Thank you, Popeyes, for being a sponsor.
Thank y'all so much. Bearcats preparing to kick off after the scoring drive, and Lee, that was just an all-around great job, great execution on the.
Well, we were backed up, and we were about to have to punt, and we did punt, but we got that fumble, and we were able to capitalize. So we've been able to capitalize on all of our fumble recoveries tonight, which have been 4 of them, and sure enough, we're up by 4 scores, 27-0 over the Gators.
Yes, sir. There's a kickoff by the Bearcats.
It's going to be landed. He fielded there about the 15-yard line. Is going to be worked up the right side of the field. He has a little bit of room across the 50, and it's going to be shoved out of bounds. But there's a flag on the field down here at the 45-yard line of the Gators, and so we'll see what that's all about.
Waiting on the call. So it's going to be against the Gators.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back against the Gators. Moving back. So
back them up.
Nice return there by Leake County is negated by the penalty, and that's going to set them up right at the 35-yard line, which is still one of the better field positions that they've had tonight.
Right, exactly.
Forrest brought a great crowd up here this evening.
We sure did, Godly. Great crowd. Almost reminds you of a home game.
Tell you what, we know there's people who support the Bearcats, and it's evident here tonight, but it's also evident by how many people listen to the show. There's a handoff and wrapped up in the backfield. Great job there by number 59. That's going to be Delantrick Mayers, junior defensive back who was in the backfield to wrap him up for a loss.
That's going to bring up a second and...
Well, it looks like it's going to be about a loss of 6 on the play. It's going to be second down and 16. Back from the 29-yard line. 3 minutes here until half. Bearcats leading 27-0. There's the snap. It's going to be handoff there to the right side. It's going to be stuck in the backfield. What a hit there. Number 52 bringing the wood to the game. Praise more.
That kind of ignites the Forest crowd here, Lee.
I tell you what, he sniffed that one out like a hound dog and was there to capitalize. That's exciting to see. That was a really clean hit. That wasn't anything malicious or anything like that. He just stuck him up and shoved him into the mud.
Right.
That's the kind of hard-nosed football us Forest fans like to see.
Yes, sir.
Another loss on the play of about 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 19. We'll call it 20. Ball at the 25-yard line. Again, like you said, we have not seen a pass, but they sure would need one here. They're going to hand it off, pitch it back, met in the backfield, just scamper forward. The Bearcats don't let them go very far. As he wrapped up after about a gain of 2 or 3 yards, and 4th down and very long.
Very run-heavy offense from the Gators so far.
Oh, yeah. I think 100% of their plays have been running plays. There's going to be timeout here taken by Forest as they're going to try to preserve some time.
Try to go for another score.
Well, yep, that's what you want to do. I mean, the game is far from over.
Right.
You're only up 4 scores. Anything can happen.
That's right.
We don't know if they're staying back on a quarterback that has a great arm that can light it up or what. But this is the first game of the season. You're wanting to start it out right, and so you need to go and capitalize where you can.
That's exactly right, Lee. Set the tone for the season.
All right, 4th down and long here for the Leake County Gators as they're set to punt. Back to receive the punt for is Washington. As there's a kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 48-yard line of the Gators by Washington. He works it here to the right side, moves it up the field. He gets a block. He makes a move. He wrestles a man down and out of bounds. What a great return there by J.W. Washington as he brings it deep into Gator territory after a nice punt return.
Sir, great job on.
Tell you, we've already called JW's name a lot tonight. He's a 9th grade running back, but he's definitely showing that he's ready to play with the big boys tonight.
That's right, Lee.
So 1 minute and 39 seconds. I don't know that the clock moved on that punt return because I'm pretty sure that's what it was when the punt happened. But that gives the Bearcats some opportunity to look to get the ball in the end zone again before half.
That's right, Lee.
27-0. Bearcats lead.
1st and 10. Play.
Kadarian Gillespie is the running back. Is going to set off left side, looking to pass over the middle. Is going to be intended for Aquarian Icom. He was double teamed, and they're going to call a flag for pass interference.
Yeah, it's going to be pass interference.
They cut underneath them. That was a little soft call, in my opinion, but we'll take it. There's a high pass behind him. First down is going to be for the Bearcats as the refs gift the Cats a first down. We've seen DeQuarian I can be a favorite target.
That's right.
For the Cats tonight. And
2 touchdowns already?
Yep, 2 touchdowns already. All right, doubles to either side, mapping the gun after a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Brings a man in motion, and he's going to hand off up the middle as Gillespie stumbles his way forward into the end zone.
What a touchdown.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Yes, sir.
Actually, no, they're calling him down. Excuse me. He was awfully close, though, as the freshman again was looking to get into the end zone. We've already seen a bunch of freshmen in the game, right, Justin?
Yes, sir. Getting that young talent out on the field.
2nd down and goal from the inch line as the clock ticks under 1 minute here until half. There's the snap. Going to be a handoff to Gillespie again. He's met the line of scrimmage and stacked up. Third down.
It's great to see our young guys get in there and do so well, Lee.
Good opportunity for him here tonight here against Leake County.
That's right.
3rd and goal from the oh so very close side of things. Let's go, Bearcats. Logan Mapp looks to pass. He's under pressure. Flag on the play, and he's going to be wrestled down. That's going to be holding, Justin, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to.
Clock continues to roll, 17 seconds.
Yeah,
As it now stops.
Bearcats.
It's going to be third down now.
Back us up 5 yards.
And goal. I think it's going to back us up 10 yards.
10 yards.
It'll be third and goal from the 10. When we come back, I guess, so the Bearcats call it timeout. "17 seconds until half. Bearcats lead 27-0.
So what do you do here, Lee, with 17 seconds on the clock?
You know, I don't know how many timeouts we have left. I want to say we have another one. But I think what you do is I would throw a little post or slant route, get down there, and try to get another play out of it. But it's third and goal now from the, man, where is it from?
I want to say the
25, yeah.
Maybe the, 25.
5-10. I'll call it the 21.
21, okay.
I say you go for the end zone, Justin. That's just my personal opinion. We'll see if that's what Coach Boone has in mind.
Looks like a
offsides
on the play.
Yep, offsides. That's going to bring it to third and goal from the 16. To make this try a little easier. You don't know. You know, sometimes these offensive coaches in this high-powered system, they want a little bit more room to work with. So you don't know if this changes the play call. I doubt it. There's the snap. Mapp looks to pass. He's over the middle. He has his man caught. Oh, incomplete. He had it in his hands, and it slipped out just as he hit the ground. 5 seconds ran off the clock. 12 seconds left. Was fourth down and goal from the, what is that, the 15-yard line.
Does it look like we're going for a field goal? Is that?
I would say so.
Okay.
Probably one of the longer attempts that we've had. Actually, yep, it is going to be a field goal. Logan Mapp's going to be on the try as Jaden Adcock is on to kick it. Logan Mapp is going to be holding it. T is in the ground. Snap is back. The kick is up. Oh, it is so good.
Oh.
What a great kick there from Jaden Adcock. Fantastic kick as he makes the Bearcats 3 more points. Goes up 30 to nothing. Let me see. That was
first half.
I would say it's a 27-yard field goal.
Just an awesome kick. Awesome kick there by Jaden Adcock.
I think it was on the 10, maybe.
On the 10-yard line?
Yeah.
Bearcats tack on 3 more points.
And good to see, you were talking about our kicker earlier, and it's great to have a reliable kicker. You wanted to get in the end zone there, but it's always good to come out with some points. The Bearcats are in complete control of this game at this point. 30 to nothing with 10 seconds left before we head to the locker rooms for a halftime. Kick is deep. Very good kick by Adcock. It's just fielded there at the 15-yard line. Brought to the right side again, and nothing doing there as the Bearcats there. Sean Allen, another 9th grader, was there to wrap him up and bring him to the turf. Excuse me, that was is that 28 or 26?
It's like
28.
28.
Excuse me, that's David or Patrick. But again, a 9th grader. "3 seconds until halftime. And Justin, it's been a really good half.
It has,
the Bearcats have been in complete control as you would expect them to be or want them to be. But
right.
As you're coming in and you're not really knowing what kind of pieces you're going to have to
right.
puzzle your team, your new coaching staff, and you really see these guys coming out hungry, ready to play.
Right. Just an overall great job on both sides of the ball so far in this first half.
Very complete first half. It's been turnover free for the Bearcats, and they've been the recipient of some gifts themselves.
Yes, sir. So Leake County will just take a knee and take it to half with your Bearcats up 30-0. End of the first half.
30-0, your Bearcats lead here after the first half of play of the 2021 season over the Leake County Gators. And we're glad that you're tuned in with us. When we come back, we'll have a few scores from around the area, and we'll have a halftime show ahead for you. You're locked into the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Back here at halftime, Bearcats lead 30-0 as they have taken care of business here in the first half of play.
Sure.
And another game that we're kind of interested in, just down the road in Hillsboro, Scott Central is up 20-3 on the Morton Panthers. As that's a game that a lot of people, I'm sure, are a part of, are at.
Now, is it halftime there, Lee?
It is halftime.
Okay.
If you have any other scores, please let us know. And we'd be happy to share. those. Forest Bearcats just brought a pep band tonight on the road, but we're glad that they're here with us after not being able to travel last year. But they are not going to be marching tonight. It's just a pep band. Our space is limited here in Walnut Grove, and so there will not be a band performance by either team tonight. And so we'll just wait out the 12 minutes until the second half. And so stay tuned, and we'll be back with you in 12 minutes. All right, we're back here about to start out the second half of tonight's ball game, the opening game of the 2021 season, as the Forest Bearcats are leading the Leake County Gators 30-0.
Yes, sir. Complete control of the game so far, Lee.
You know, Justin, really we've seen a lot of great things from the Bearcats.
Right.
We've seen 4 fumble recoveries that Bearcats have been able to take advantage of.
Right.
2 of those, or one of those was on special teams, and 3 was forced fumbles by the Bearcat defense. The defense has been in complete control of the line of scrimmage, and so has the offensive line. The offensive line has really dominated the game, opening up holes for the run game, and which have kind of led into opportunities for the passing game. Jaquarian Icahn has been big for us. Really, we're looking forward to a good second half. A couple of scores from around the league. Sebastopol leads McAdams 14-0 at halftime, and then let's see, Scott Central leads Morton by a score of 20-3 at the half as well. West Lauderdale leads Newton County 13-10. Florence over Pelahatchie over Florence 27-20.
Now, you said Pelahatchie over Florence?
Yes.
Okay.
By a touchdown there. Those are a few scores, and if we get some more from kind of our district, we'll let you know. But right now, Enterprise is over Lake 20-3. We'll see Enterprise. You know, Enterprise has moved into our region. Yep. So we're going to have to face them. That'll have playoff implications.
Right.
Another change that has come about is Union has moved into our district as well, and I think Kemper County might have moved out. I believe we played Kemper this year, but it's not a district game.
Yeah, I believe Kemper County moved down to 2A.
Did they? Okay, I got you. So that'll be some interesting things coming up for the Bearcats. You know, overall we have a pretty easy schedule compared to years past. Speaking of Kemper County, they lead Leake Central 21-14, and so if they did move down to 2A, that would be a 2A leading a 3A school.
Shout out to Coach James Savage of Kemper County Wildcats.
That's right.
Mine from college.
Okay, good. Well, I know he is leading a good crew up there, and they're up tonight by a touchdown at halftime. Other scores from around Union is leading Choctaw Central 26-7. Union will be another opponent that the Bearcats will face. You know, a name that we'll have to watch out for.
Now, is that a district game?
That is a district game,
okay.
Yes. Enterprise and Union are teams that have both been added to the Bearcat district this year.
I did my banner for, I think this is how they do it. I did my banner for my tournament team. I went to Ellis. Took pictures. He got it.
While we're at halftime here, 2 minutes until we kick off the second half, do want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for their sponsorship of Bearcat Booster Club and the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Our elite sponsors are Bank of Forest, Vowels, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, Community Bank, City of Forest, Forest Dental Practice, EPICS, and Tadco. Those are our elite sponsors. Thank you to our elite sponsors for their support of Bearcat football and the Gridiron Show. Our premier sponsors are Tyson, Lackey Memorial Hospital. Our traditional sponsors are the Forest Lions Club, Royce Wyndham Tractor, Forest Rotary Club, Forest United Methodist Church, Forest Baptist Church, All Seasons Worship Center, and Citizens Bank, along with Coach David Parker, Trey Rogers and family, and the Bearcat Gridiron Show. We also want to thank one of our special sponsors, Popeyes of Forest.
That's right.
You know, Popeyes is always great chicken, and they are sponsoring the show tonight. You know, Popeyes serves 2 kinds of chicken. There's spicy chicken, but it's also, they have Louisiana mild chicken, which is not as spicy. It's more of a savory chicken.
Now, have you tried their nuggets, Lee?
I've not tried their nuggets, but I do. I'm a stickler for that chicken sandwich, no doubt about it.
Yes, sir.
And so, if you or someone you know, maybe even a high school student, if you're looking for a job, Popeyes in Forest would love to give you a chance to start your career. in the workforce at Popeyes. Great employment opportunities with Popeyes. And that'll be our fourth quarter trivia sponsor tonight. As the Bearcats move in for the win in the fourth quarter, you get a chance to win. If you answer the football trivia correctly, then you will get an opportunity to win a 12-piece family meal, 12 pieces of chicken, 6 biscuits, and 2 sides, all courtesy of Popeyes in Forest. So tune in, Bearcat fans, to the fourth quarter trivia coming up in just 12 minutes of football. As we're about to get this second half underway, I'm Lee McCarty, Justin Johnson, and Jeremy Williams here as part of your broadcast team this evening.
All right, and speaking of our sponsors, Lee, I just wanted to add that Bank of Forest, we have one of our branches located here in Walnut Grove,
That's true.
Mississippi. So,
hometown team.
Hometown team, that's right.
In both. So Bank of Forest is located in Forest and in Walnut Grove for all your banking needs.
That's right.
So everyone in the stadium tonight can be covered. Bank of Forest. There is the kick by Leake County's fielded there by the Bearcats. They're going to work it up here to the near side. Looking for a block. He gets one. Moving to the outside. He rumbles over a man still on his feet. Across the 45 up here. Across the 50. Great return there by number 27 for the Bearcats. And let me get his name. We got his number. That's Kadarian Gillespie, as we saw him tote the rock late in the second quarter for the Bearcats. And a nice return there as he scooped it up and took off for a nice kickoff return there.
He got a nice block there, too.
Sure did. Sure did. So Bearcats on the field to start the second half, leading 30-0.
Looks like we're in Gator territory, Lee.
Yep, just crossed the 50-yard line, and we'll see balls on the 49 as we start out in Gator territory, as we have seemed to have multiple times already tonight. Logan Mapp, senior quarterback, has been leading the way up to this point in the game, and he continues to do so here to start the second half. Fires over the middle. It's going to be incomplete, low, intended for number 2, Aquarian Icom. On the slant pass, he had a step on the inside, and the ball was at his feet. The ball is a little slippery as we are playing in wet conditions here. After a late afternoon shower came and blessed us here before the game. Second down now and 10 from the Gator 49. Handoff is going to be here to the right side. It's going to be wrestled down. Jones still on his feet looking for some fighting room, for some yardage, and he's wrestled down. A loss of 5 on the play. Back to the, we're going to say the 45-yard line of the Cats. And so it'll be a loss of 6. Bring up third down and 16.
All right.
As there is an injured Gator on the play. Don't like to see any injuries.
Not at all.
This is the first one of the game. It's a long season, and you definitely want all of our players to be able to enjoy it.
That's right. Looks like he's back to his feet now. So
good job.
That's a great sign.
Even though it's not that high, sometimes these early August, late August games can really cause that cramping, but it's really pretty cool out here. I say cool. It's enjoyable, pleasant, I should say, after the afternoon rain shower. Really good offensive line here for the Cats as they're looking to hold. You would assume pass blocking for this third down and long. Ball is sitting squarely on the Bearcat 45. Need to get down inside the 40-yard line down to the 39 of the Gators. Mapping the gun. Calls to the ball, claps. Now he has it. He's going to hand off of the middle, shakes. He's going to move. There's going to be Gillespie again. Stumbles forward across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. Good run, yes, by the freshman Gillespie, as we've seen him really take over.
So it looks like a Bearcats going to stay on offense, is going to stay on the field. Lee, looks like it.
Yep, I figured that might be what they're doing, running the ball like that, and so they get in a little bit of plus territory, barely into the Gator territory, and they're going to go for it. There's the snap. Mapp looks to pass. He's being pressured. Gets a block. Launches it downfield. He has his man and just overshoots to Quarian Icahn, who's going to have enough room for the first down as a jump ball and just over the edge of his fingertips. And so that'll be a turnover on downs as the Gators will get the ball at their own 48-yard line. But that's probably been the best field position they've started with all evening.
That's
so
right, yeah.
Bearcats felt like they had a play going for them and just could not quite convert. Bearcats scored 4 touchdowns, and then they converted a nice 27-yard field goal attempt off the foot of Jaden Adcock to end the first half and go up 30-0. The running game has been working for them. Have not completed as many passes as of late, but the Bearcat defense has been doing their thing, and they'll face a little bit more of a challenge.
Yes,
as the Gators are here at midfield.
Yes, like we stated before, just an overall great job on both sides of the ball.
In the gun now, the quarterback takes it and he stumbles forward. I think that's the first play that we've seen where the quarterback's been in the shotgun.
Right.
All the other ones have been under center. They've kind of run some trickeration, and I believe the quarterback might be on the floor. That's the lineman. He's on the floor with an injury. Like possibly a cramp is what it is. The offensive line coach is now getting a little coaching session in with the offensive line as we are having this break for the injury. Man, he's up.
And he's back on his feet, so that's a great sign.
Thankfully able to walk off gingerly, but I'm sure we'll see him back in the game later on. Great night for high school football. It's hard to believe it's already here, but we welcome it back with open arms, and we're glad that we're able to partake in another season of Forest High School football. And we're glad that you're locked in here with us.
Be second down and
second down and about 12 after a loss of 2 on the play as the quarterback stumbled forward. They're going to be in the shotgun again with halfbacks on either side. I don't see a wide receiver in there. Ball's on the floor. Quarterback falls on top of it. That shows you obviously they're just going to run if it's like that.
Right.
So Bearcats are able to stack the box on defense, but it doesn't matter because the ball was not handled properly, and it's a loss.
That's going to be
again.
A 3-yard loss.
Yep, back to the 40-yard line. He's got to let's see. Third and about 20.
Third and about 20.
Well, so we'll call it 17. Nine minutes here in the third quarter. Bearcat defense looking to get off the field. In the gun is Leake County and draws the Bearcat defender offside. Willie Tucker couldn't help himself. He was coming in on the pressure and jumped right offsides after the hard count. So to make it third down, and we'll call it
about 12.
Yeah, third down about 12. Ball at the Gator 45-yard line. Now it's going to be timeout called here by Leake County, and we'll go ahead and
Timeout of the half.
take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a minute on the Gridiron Show. Back after the timeout here, third down and about 13 for the Gators. They've now moved kind of the shotgun formation.
What do you think we'll see here, Lee?
I think it's going to be a quarterback keeper. They got a different quarterback in there, and I'm assuming he has some pretty good speed, as they don't have any wide receivers out. There's a high snap. It's going to be fielded there by the halfback, and it's going to be gobbled up there by the whole defensive line. Nothing doing there as the snap again fails to be timely. So again, we're going to send out J.W. Washington to field the punt as a loss on the play back behind the 40-yard line is going to bring up fourth and about 20.
It looks like their offense is staying. Well, no, their punter may be coming on the field now.
You know, I don't know why they would have any choice but to punt unless they just say, hey, look, we don't have anything else to lose. Let's just go for it. Now, I will say that their defense has been holding the Bearcat offense the last couple of possessions.
Right.
And they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they are going to go for it.
Fourth down and 20. High snap over the quarterback's head, and they might have needed to rethink that decision as the ball squirts across the 30-yard line all the way down to the these numbers are so small, I cannot even see. So it's going to be down to the 25-yard line.
That's a turnover on down. Sets the Bearcats up in excellent field position.
Fantastic field position, ball at the 25. And I would imagine the Cats are going to try to
score, yes, sir.
Yeah, go for the end zone here. $30-0. Forest leads Leake County. Double receivers here to either side. Logan Mapp has it. He's looking to pass. He fires down. He has his man. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. Intended for number 14, Ladarius Jones. But it was thrown into double coverage and broken up. But like you said, Justin, we were going for the end zone there, and it looked like he might have had a step. I thought he had some room,
yes, sir.
But just couldn't quite get it there.
That'll bring up second down and 10 for the Bearcats on the Gator 25-yard line.
7 minutes, 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Logan Mapp calls the play, calls for the ball. Now he has it. He's going to keep it himself, work to the right side, looking for some room. He's going to be wrapped up and tackled for about a 4-yard loss back to the 25-yard line. Third down and 14 here for the Bearcats. Honestly, I know we're up 30-0, but you kind of want to see some positive yards here. We've kind of been stalling out the past 5 or 6 plays.
Don't want to take a foot off the
Is that just me being greedy? I think it is. You do have some single coverage out here on the near side. Look for Icom. There's the call. Matt is going to keep it to the left side. He has some room. He works the left side. He's going to stumble forward. Nice gain there on third down back to maybe the 20-yard line. And it'll be 4th down and 5. I think you go for it.
Go for it.
Sure.
Why not?
We're saying go for it like it's a close game. But they are going to do that. We're going to have double receivers either side.
And luckily, we've been in the red zone on most of our 4th down positions tonight.
That is very true. With the exception of a few who's been there. Pass, high caught.
And it is caught
there by DeQuarian Eichmann. He overthrew the inside man. It's going to be a first down there for the Bearcats. I don't know who he was throwing that to, but I thought he was throwing it to the inside guy. And it ended up going into the hands there of DeQuarian Eichmann for his 4th or 5th reception of the night. But he's definitely been a playmaker now for the Cats. 1st and goal now for Forest as they're on the 6-yard line looking for pay dirt.
Like you said earlier, let's keep our foot on the gas pedal. Let's just keep going. Try to get another score here.
Washington sets off to the left shoulder of Matt. Matt has the ball. He's going to hand off to Washington. Actually, he's going to keep it himself on the left side. He's going to be tackled down, wrapped around the neck, and brought down, but not after a little bit of a gain inside the 5-yard line. Looks like down to the 2. Getting the Bearcats ever so closer to the end zone.
So he's going to bring up, 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal from the 3. Logan Mapp on the keeper. We've seen him keep the ball a lot tonight.
That's right.
And a lot of those have been good decisions.
That's right.
5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That means it's 5 minutes until you get a chance to win your Popeyes chicken sandwich. Logan Mapp keeps it again, left side, same. He dives for the end zone.
No call yet.
Oh, they're going to call him just short.
Call him just short.
I tell you, the line judge here on our side, which is the far line judge, called it, and then the near one over there, who would have had the better call, didn't even signal. 3rd down and goal from inside the 1.
Right. Bearcats look for their 5th touchdown of the night.
Logan Mapp in the gun. Washington sets off his right shoulder. 2 receivers to the right. 3 receivers to the right. There's a high snap. As the handoff is to Washington. He's going to be wrapped up and walks into the end zone. He breaks a tackle and goes in. Touchdown, Forest.
Bearcats.
Touchdown, Bearcats. J.W. Washington takes the handoff off the left side, shakes the defender, and walks into the end zone. 36-0.
Great job.
Forest leads. That was a nice drive. You got it there, and you started on the 25, got backed up. But as we called for, the offense came through and started making some positive yards after stalling out there for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Kick is up. Oh, it is blocked. And the attempt is no good. It'd be 36-0.
36-0.
Forest up over the Leake County Gators. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Stay tuned for the 4th quarter trivia. J.W. Washington, who had that touchdown run there, he's a 9th grader also. We've seen a lot of 9th graders in on the action. Definitely makes you excited for the future of Forest Bearcat football. But we're excited for this season ahead of us as it's mixed with a bunch of freshmen, sophomore, and seniors.
Yes, sir. A lot of talent on the field.
A lot of talent. Getting to see some of the future here tonight. There's the kick from Adcock. This is a nice high kick. Lands there, and it's going to be fielded about the 5-yard line there by Leake County. Good coverage there by the special teams of the Bearcats wraps him up and tackles him around the 30-yard line, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Great job by the special teams on that play.
And that's where the Gators will take over for their second drive of the second half. We saw them trying to go some in the shotgun there last possession. And I imagine, I don't know, they might go under center here this time. Who knows? It does look like there's another quarterback warming up here on the sidelines for Forest. This is going to be number 7, Javarius Lofton. He's also a 9th grader. He is the brother of Deshaun Lofton, who was the signal caller for the Bearcats last year, who graduated. And you know, as much, Justin, the game is 36-0 here in the third quarter. As much as we want to say it's all right, it's out of hand or whatever, we need to see the young guys in. We've already seen a bunch of young guys tonight already, and I think it's just a part of what the Bearcat team is going to be this year, which is a lot of young guys led by some core members of the team. I mean, you guys, some great senior leadership out there, junior leadership that have been accustomed. But the great thing is when you have Coach Parker, a new coach, new system coming in, then you'll have these young guys who will be able to learn and grow from his leadership.
That's right, Lee.
Penalty on the play. Offsides is going to be 5-yard penalty, and it'll be first down and 5 yards now for the Gators as they start their possession. Under center now is the quarterback. He's going to toss back. He's going to work the left side. Holding all day there on the Bearcats. Ball's on the ground, and it looks like Leake County's going to recover. But I tell you what, number 16 for Forest was being held on the edge. And
no flag on the play.
No flag. And no gain on the play after the fumble. It'll be second down now and 5. Two minutes and 10 seconds here in the third quarter. As we get closer to the fourth quarter.
Bearcats in control.
There is the snap. Handoff is going to be to the right side. It's going to be met in the backfield and dropped. Great job there by number 14. Ladarius Jones is what we've called his name multiple times tonight. Bear with me as I memorize these numbers.
So it looks like we got another injured Gator on the field.
And that'll bring up third down and about 10 yards after the loss on the play. But good job again by the Bearcat defense.
Looks like he's back to his feet.
Good job. I believe number 4, he was in the running back position there, but he was the one that was taking the direct snap earlier.
Well, Lee, it hadn't been very much to this Leake County offense tonight. It's just been run heavy.
You know, it's not anything that would stretch our defense. You know, we're going to see better offenses going forward throughout the year, but you know what? It's good to get some playing time underneath your belt.
That's right.
Third down and a long 9 yards now for the Gators. As they're under center, they hand off up the middle, as they've rarely tried that tonight. Stumbles forward maybe for a yard to bring up fourth down and long from about the 32-yard line. No, excuse me, the 26.
What do you think they'll do here, Lee? Go for it again?
I think they have to. Under a minute here in the third quarter. It's almost like Leake County is content to let this clock roll. Fourth down now and long. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff there to the right side and wrapped up and sacked. behind the line of scrimmage.
Another turnover on downs.
Nothing doing. There's going to be turnover on downs there for the Gators. Like I said, I don't know that Leake County has crossed midfield this game.
Not that I've seen tonight, Lee.
Definitely a dominant performance by the Bearcats.
I think we jumped the gun. I think it's 4th down now for Leake County.
Maybe so. All right. And that is the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back with Bearcat Popeyes fourth quarter trivia question. All right, we're back at the end of the fourth quarter. Excuse me, the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. As the Bearcats go for the win in the fourth quarter, you can win with a Popeyes trivia question. Type in your answer to the YouTube chat to the answer to the trivia question. The winner will get a 12-piece chicken meal from Popeyes in Forest. The question for the trivia tonight is how many 3A football teams are there in the state of Mississippi? How many 3A public school MHSAA football teams are there in the state of Mississippi? Type in your answer to YouTube. Jeremy Williams will check for the correct answer. And the winner will then receive a Popeyes meal from Popeyes in Forest. 12-piece chicken meal. Popeyes Louisiana mild chicken is savory and delicious. Many people think Popeyes is spicy they can't eat, but it's their Louisiana mild is savory and delicious to eat. Try it out next time you pass by Forest there on Highway 35 South in Forest. Thank you, Popeyes, for your generous sponsorship to Bearcat football. How many 3A high school football teams are there in the state of Mississippi? No answers yet. Timeout is going to be called there by Leake County. With that timeout, I might give you an opportunity to listen, to figure, to ponder. The Bearcats
3A schools
are
in the state of Mississippi.
The Bearcats play in 3A. And that's why we're interested in this question. Tonight's matchup is a 3A versus a 1A matchup. Congratulations to Ladarius Patrick. The answer is 44 3A high school football teams. There's a pass. Oh, it hit them in the hands, and it's incomplete. That'll be turnover on downs. That's the first pass we've seen from Leake County tonight. It was a beautiful pass. Congratulations to Ladarius Patrick, winner of a Popeyes family meal. Ladarius, get us your phone number, and we'll get you hooked up. If you want to, you can DM me on Twitter or Facebook your phone number, and I'll get you hooked up. Lee McCarty. Find me on Twitter or Facebook. Send me your phone number, and we'll get you hooked up with a 12-piece chicken meal from Popeyes. Thank you all for participating in the fourth quarter trivia. And let's cheer the Bearcats on for a win here tonight in the fourth quarter. Turnover on downs as the Bearcats now have the ball on the
sixth turnover tonight, Luke?
There's a number of them for sure. Ball is on the 27-yard line of the Gators. as we now have a new quarterback in the game for the Bearcats. It's going to be a handoff of the middle. Gillespie, untouched, is going to be wrapped up and brought down close to the goal line. First down, Bearcats. Enough talking about the quarterback. We should be talking about our running back tonight, who's been showing out, Kadarian Gillespie. Torching up the middle.
Just an excellent job.
First down and goal for the Bearcats. Javarius Lofton is the freshman quarterback that's now in the game. And he's going to be a keeper. And Lofton squirts into the end zone. Touchdown, Forrest. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the freshman scores again. That's the third freshman we've seen score tonight for the Bearcats.
Yes, sir.
And Forrest is in command 42-0 early here in this fourth quarter. Two-play drive, 27 yards as the Bearcats capitalize.
6 turnovers, 6 touchdowns tonight, Lee.
That's about right. Very efficient.
Looks like we got an injury on the field.
Yep.
And he is back to his feet now.
Jaden Adcock is going to be on for the Bearcats to attempt the extra point. The kick is blocked. No good. And the score will remain 42-0.
Bearcats in complete control.
Yeah, you do look for signs of improvement as you move forward into next week's game. Defense has done a great job. And, obviously if you're going to win games, you want to have some good defense. And so, like you said, we have not seen a lot from Leake County tonight as far as their offense. But the Bearcats have done a good job controlling the line of scrimmage in that aspect. Offensively, I think the offensive line has done a great job opening up holes for the running game to produce. Yeah, we've seen the passing game work as well.
Yes, sir. Like we stated before, it's an overall great job, both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
All right, and we're about ready to kick it off here. And they called false start. So we're going to back it up 5 yards. We were used to seeing a lot of points last year, I know. But anytime you are able to put more than 40 points on the board, it's definitely a good game.
That's exactly right.
Nice, powerful kick there by Adcock. He fielded, dropped there at the 20-yard line. He's going to work it up the far side, 25-yard line, maybe across the 30, and pushed out of bounds there. And the Gators take over from there. But, overall clean game. One thing you don't want to see coming down here at the stretch with the game being this out of hand, you don't want anything else to get out of hand as far as any kind of extracurricular activity. I know we saw some pushing and shoving early on. But hopefully that we stay free of that from this point on. All right, first down here from the 31-yard line is where Leake County will start. Handoff is going to be to the right side. It's going to be wrestled down there. No gain on the play. Good job there by the defensive line. Still a bunch of young players in the game. We'll see if we can call a few of their numbers. We got number 13 in there. There's our Pinkston. Water spraying up all over the place. Stumbles forward, maybe for a gain of about 3 yards. And it'll bring up third down and about 8 from the 34-yard line. Seven minutes to go in the ball game. At this point, you just want them to run the clock.
That's right.
You know,
try to stay injury free.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get everybody on the road. But we're glad that you're able to tune in, or that you did tune in tonight. Thank you for being with us through these technical difficulties as we try to get our audio worked out. But we'll be here every single week that the Bearcats play.
Sure. We'll be back home next week. Is that right, Lou?
I believe so. Okay. Let me check out our schedule. I got it on my phone.
Timeout on the
timeout there. Well, unless they're calling another heat timeout, or here around 6 minutes. Like I said, I wish we'd just let it run at this point, but you know that's part of the game.
Right.
I'm not finding our schedule. I believe we play Newton next week at home.
Okay.
At L.O. Atkins Field.
Have you heard much about Newton this year? Or?
You know, I really have not. We'll know a lot about him next week, that's for sure.
Right.
Handoff is going to be the right side sweep. He's going to be wrapped down. Great tackle there by the Bearcat defender. Let's see, that is number 49.
Bring up another fourth
Mr.
down.
Fulton, Tyvon Fulton. Another ninth grader. Wrapped him up on the tackle. There's ninth graders all over the field tonight, or right now, which is good. You want them to have this experience. I don't know how many ninth graders are playing right now for the Gators either. 5 minutes tick here in the fourth quarter.
It's like it's
going to be a squib punt. It's going to be off the Bearcats, and it's going to be recovered there by the Gators. Is that going to be a first down there for the Gators after it kicked off the shin of one of the Bearcats on a very strange punt? But the punter ended up recovering it. Can't say I've ever really seen anything like that. So 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Bearcats lead 42-zip here in Walnut Grove.
That's one of the few punts that we've seen from the Gators tonight, Lee.
It's true. It's true. I think that's probably about the third one. Do want to thank our sponsors one more time. It is first down, but Becca Forest, Vowels, Southside and Mart, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff here to the near side. Work has a little bit of a room. It's going to be wrestled down. Flag is on the play as you anticipate holding as the sidelines clear out as the play comes to this side. So it'll be a game that's going to be holding behind the line of scrimmage. Which is going to be back. Well, actually, holding is going to be at the 25-yard line. Back them up 10 yards. Ball will be on the 15, and we'll redo first down. Other sponsors, our elite sponsors, Community Bank, City of Forest, Forest Dental and E-Pix, and Tadco Construction. Tyson and Lackey Memorial Hospital, thank you for being our premier sponsor this year. We appreciate all of y'all for making this possible, and thank you for tuning into the Gridiron Show. There's wrapped up in the backfield, still on his feet, nowhere to go. Hit and down inside the 5-yard line, loss of about 10 yards on the play. Will be second down now, and my goodness, about 25 yards. No, I'm probably about 28 yards.
Yeah.
Got to get up to the 32-yard line, and you're sitting on the 6.
Yeah.
$42-0 Cats lead. Jeremy, you got a score to the Scott Central game? There is the snap. Ball is on the floor. Quarterback has it. He's going to rush forward. Still at half. 33-3. Scott Central leads. The Enterprise is still up on Lake, 20-13.
Fourth quarter from both games.
I believe so. So Scott Central all over the Morton Panthers. Brandon is trailing Oxford 14-17 in the third quarter. Union is up 39-7 over Choctaw Central. Union could be a pretty good school. We'll see them later on in the year. Leake Academy 13, Jackson Academy 14 in the third quarter. Thank you, Jeremy, for our scores. So all the young guys are in the game right now as we see number 48, Reagan Tadlock, trot off the field. And another punt. This one's a little bit better punt, spiraling out of bounds, and it didn't go very far. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and the Bearcat.
That's going to set us up with excellent field position once again.
1 minute and 56 seconds left here in the game. We'll see what Coach Boone, I would imagine he might want to get some of these young kids into the end zone. However, these young kids have been in the end zone a lot tonight.
That's right.
Tell you what, the mosquitoes are bad out here. My goodness.
Yeah, they are.
Right up here beside this. Looks like a cow pasture behind us.
timeout on the plate, Lou?
Yeah, coming out of new possession, but hey, young guys in here, they're trying to learn the plays. Good coaching moment here for some of these junior high coaches. All right, 1 minute and 37 seconds here in the game. Lofton in at quarterback as he's going to hand off. Ball is popped out, but is being carried here by number 17, Shield Parks, as he carries it. Nice little gain, is going to move forward. Ball to the 30-yard line. He's third down now.
It looks like we'll just let the clock
second
run
down, maybe.
Yeah,
and long. We must have had a delay game I missed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was zoned out.
That's going to bring up a second and about...
I'd say second about 13. A gain of 2 on the play. There is a snap. It can be handoff there to number 26, Sean Allen. And he's stacked up with no gain on the play. So as the clock winds down here in this ball game, the season is heating up for the Forest Bearcats as they are going to move and improve to 1-0 on the season after a very impressive victory here in Walnut Grove over Leake County.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to our Bearcats.
And it's going to be an exciting season to come. We want to build every game, and there's definitely something to build off of this game, but not a whole lot. We're thankful that you have tuned into the Bearcat Show this evening, and we're looking forward to trying to entertain you every Friday night that the Bearcats take the field. That'll be the ball game, folks. Your Bearcats win 42-0 over the Leake County Gators. Thank you all for being a part of the broadcast tonight. We do appreciate your support of the Forest Bearcats. God bless and good night.